Hi everybody, Keith Best here. So in this video, I thought I'd just give you a quick update on what's happening with the Amazon scraper. It's coming along really well, and I reckon we'll have it out by sort of beginning of next month. There's a few things I'm adding in, and there's already a few things which basically I'm going to add in the future. But I want to get this out now because I've had quite a few people mithering us about when's it coming out, when's it coming out. So it is almost in a workable state. I've had a few things which I've changed. Basically, one thing which I have actually changed is I've added a column for the meta description. Currently, what there is happening with the meta description, if we go on to this one, is it's being pulled at the moment straight from the about this item. The reason it's being pulled from that one is because not every product has a product description. Nearly all of them have an about this item, but not all of them actually have an about this item. I think all these ones have. Yeah, all of them have an about this item. Probably 90% of products will actually have an about this item. However, less than 90% will have, well, as you can see here, that one hasn't got a product description. All them don't have product description. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. So as you can see, there's a lot of them don't have product descriptions. So I couldn't pull the content from there. Plus, obviously, the product description can be really long. These about this item tends to be a lot shorter. So for now, I've pulled it from there. Obviously, when it comes into product description, it comes in with the tags and stuff like that, the HTML tags. But that's fine because that just gets stripped out when it is put into the metadata. So it does come out okay. But what I'm going to be doing on the second release of the Amazon scraper is basically using ChatGPT to actually write a meta description for it. So which one did I do it on? So these ones here, as you will see, they do not have the HTML code in. They've just got the actual content there, which if I zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to see protect your belongings with our anti-theft backpack, includes USB charging port, blah, blah, blah. Now, I did put into ChatGPT to set these meta descriptions to about 150 characters. And some of them it did, some of them it didn't. I don't think ChatGPT is that good at counting. But it doesn't really matter. The character length for meta description, meta title is purely what's going to be shown. Google doesn't care if you put like a 300 character in or whatever. It doesn't penalize you for it or anything like that. So it doesn't really matter. But I am going to try and get them to stick to like the 150, 200 mark. But like I say, ChatGPT doesn't really count up very well. I mean, if we have a look at some of these, we take that one for instance. As you can see, I've been checking some of them. That one's 193. So it's slightly over. I always keep mine anyway to just under 200. I mean, that one's 262. These are to start you off anyway. And then as your site starts ranking, you might decide to give it a bit more of a boost. You'll change the meta title, you'll change the meta description. Because what we do with the meta title for now, and I might actually change that in the future, is the meta title. I'm using the actual location name. And again, that might be something I will look at and change in the future because the location name is basically the actual keyword of it. So that's what I'm doing. Now, what I'm doing to test this is basically I've got, as you can see, I've got like men's backpacks and ladies' backpacks. I've just downloaded these today, and what I've done is I've bought best backpacks for women.co.uk, and I've also bought best backpacks for men.co.uk. I only bought these two domains yesterday, which was the 17th of March 2023. So I bought these two domains yesterday, brand new. And what I'm going to do is on the men's backpack, I've actually converted the meta description, and I've converted the about page, and I've also converted the about description, but there's not many of them got an about description. So there's only them few got an about description, but I've converted them. And on the ladies one, I haven't. So what I'm going to do is basically on the ladies one, put them up without the description in, just as I showed in the previous video. But in the men, I'm going to put them up with the AI generated description. And I'm going to just see which one actually indexes better and which one actually ranks better. Now, obviously, the way Google works, this is probably going to take like sort of a good month or something for them to get indexed and stuff like that. But you never know. I have had some of these sites which have indexed pretty quick, and I've had other sites which have indexed really slow. So who knows how Google works? It's just one of those things. In this game, you've just got to be prepared for it. And that's why I love this, because I can put numerous sites up pretty damn quick, and I can test stuff. Because it is very, very quickly. Because I've got this layout. If we go into Magic Page, all I've done is I've cloned my rucksack site, which I showed earlier, just to make life easy for myself. And I've got all the different metadata in here already. I will need to add the new fields in, but I'm going to do that quite quickly. And I'll need to change these around for whatever there is inside the spreadsheet. Back and look at that in a minute. Then all you really do is go into here, go into your Magic Page settings, go into import export, and then just basically import the database. So this is these backpacks. Continue. Click on it. Open it. Process. That's done. So now if we go back to our locations, as you can see, we've got all of these locations in. And now if I go back to Magic Page, and select a location, Berghouse, will do. 36. Update. Preview. Preview new tab. What we now got is we've got this Berghouse here. We've got obviously the pictures of it, and we've got that. And then we've got other ones there. Obviously, there's no pack covers. We've got that. So that's on the female one. So now I'll do the same on the male one. We go to Magic Page. We go to settings, import, export. Your database name. Click on that. Okay, 29. So we've got the locations. I will go for Berghouse again then. So Magic Page. That'll do. Update that one. So now if I look at this one, this is going to be exactly the same. Got that, got your pictures, and it's got that. Because I've got no product on yet. So now for both of them, I need to copy that block. No, I duplicate that block. And then I go to magic page and go down. I want to be product description. About this item, product description. I'll put a space in there actually. So product description in there. Nothing else to do on that one. If I come down to this one, do exactly the same. And like that. Get that. Put that in between. Now what I want to do is in here, actually change them. So it'll be magic page, location, and it's AI about I want in. In fact, what I'll do, let's duplicate this again. So you can see what the difference is. AI about, and let's duplicate this one. And AI description. And then we'll update that. So now on the women's one, like I say, we've got that'll stay all the same, but we'll just have a product description. This one's got one. Yep, there's our product description there. And on the men's one, we've got that at the moment. We should get some more. So this is our standard about us or about it. That's the actual AI one. And then, oh, does that come out the same? Be better if I put that so that you can actually tell which one's which, won't we? So let's put a add in there. Head in. Get about. Duplicate. Move down. Yeah, description. We've got that, then we'll be able to see what we're doing. Now if I do that, refresh. That's the AI about. Oh, there you go. There's the AI description in there. So obviously you can decide then whether you prefer this way or whether you prefer the AI way on how you want to do it. And that's why I'm basically testing it to see whether using content coming straight from Amazon works or whether it gets penalized. Well, not so much penalized, but it doesn't rank so well as if I convert it into something completely different. And does it rank better that way? But the only way to do it is to test it. Okay, guys, so hope you found that interesting. As I say, this should be coming out in the beginning of April. We should have everything ironed out and it should be ready to rock. It's got a little bit more testing to do. and a bit more playing with it and things like that. I will be doing a course to go along with it, showing you how I'm using it. As I said in the previous video, once this comes out, the price for MPP Toolbox will be going up, purely and simply because we've got lots more outgoings with the Amazon API key that we need, and also we're going to have outgoings with the ChatGPT API key when we start integrating that. So I am going to have to put the price up. So if you are wanting to get in on this, then it would be a good idea to jump in like now while the price is at this, because it will be going up quite a bit to cover the costs of what we have to spend. Okay, guys, catch you on the next video. Bye.